round 2. We have Ash versus Chad. I believe they both kept 7s.
Sure did.
And Ash, did you win the die roll?
No.
No, Ash lost the die roll.
That is the other option.
That is, the alternative. Chad won the die roll, which means that Chad is going first, like you do.
Like I do. Do you want to show your 7 first, Ash?
Sure. These could be a little less clunky the way they are working out with my hand, but I think I'm okay with it for the most part. I think it'll work out okay. That's what we're doing.
Can confirm they are Magic the Gathering cards.
Good.
Chad?
Okay. This is not clunky. I think we all see what this hand is doing.
That's good.
That hand seems a little awkward on the account that it's not Magic the Gathering cards. That is, in fact, Pokemon.
Yeah. The better game? Question mark? All right.
Whoa!
All right.
Not even sort of.
Bloodstainmire, Mox Emerald. This Bloodstainmire is getting a Taiga. I'm playing the Scalia and getting in for 2.
Okay! I love when that happens when I'm on the draw.
I love that for me.
I tried typing in Gallia and it pulled up General Regalia.
Okay,
What's the
GA
rest of Gallia?
The Endless Dance. I want to play Catcher or Triumph and say go.
It's 2 L's if that helps.
It probably does.
All right.
I did not put 2 L's, but it pulled up the cards.
So I have it set to use Scryfall's fuzzy search, which is like, it allows for a margin of error, but it's a little slower. But it is better for us to allow the margin of error.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll give Ash 2 L's.
Yikes, dude. Yikes. That's toxic.
I mean, at this rate, you already have an L.
All right. What are we doing here? I'm going to shock in the Stomping Ground.
Did Gallia attack?
Yes. Okay. Wait. That's my life total, isn't it?
Oh, right. Sorry.
I did.
No, I don't know what I'm doing.
All right. But you need to take me down too, because I just...
See, it's because I'm looking at the screen, and on the screen, your Ash is on the left.
Right.
Yeah.
So now he's shocked.
Okay, now he's shocked. All right, we're getting there.
We're learning.
Figuring it
We're
out.
learning.
Match the colors.
All right.
Yeah.
Goblin Rabble Master.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Go to my combat.
Gotta go fast.
3.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. We're gonna play Woodfoots, and we're gonna pass the turn.
All right. Lands that hurt Ash. You'll love to see it.
I'm not.
Am I going to finish my deck list, or are you going to finish that game?
Bro!
I'm going to bolt in this Shatter Skull.
Oh my gosh.
That's Shatter Skull, the Hammer Pass. And then we're going to play Helena Elena Partners.
Nothing but gas pedal. Also, how do you spell that?
Yeah, you have to spell the whole thing because they each have their individual cards.
Okay, I'm gonna respond.
Fair.
I'm gonna. What's the actual correct way to do this? This all sucks so bad. Just so you know. Okay. All right. We're gonna go get a.
Did you already do the life fetch?
I don't think you did.
1, 3. No, I haven't. I think I have to get the worst land in my... No. I think I have to get the worst land in my deck right now.
Basic Mountain?
Plateau. Well, the worst dual land in my deck.
Okay.
The worst fetchable... Okay, I guess the basic mountain is fetchable. The worst non-basic that is fetchable in my deck.
Okay.
Ash is really
is this Leyline Binding?
He has instant speed
No.
balance right now.
Though that would be illegitimate guess.
Instant Seed Balance would cause him to discard a lot of cards.
I'm going to Lightning Helix or Rabble Master.
Alright. Oh, it's Lightning Helix!
Okay, I really feel like this Lightning Helix does not have that energy. I have to be honest.
But, I mean, did you do it before or after Meet the Goblin?
Alright, so Alana and Elena resolves.
In his main phase.
Oh, okay.
Go to combat?
Yeah.
5.
Terminus.
Go ahead.
I don't know if that's in my deck. Okay, that wasn't it, so if it's there, we're unsure of it.
I know you guys can be kind of last minute, but I would hope you would know whether or not Terminus is in your list. That's not a removal spell, so I'm cool with that.
Also, Serum Vision's notably not a cantrip because it draws the card before it does the thing. For anyone that doesn't know, that was a whole inside joke. Where, I guess, that was on the 10 Points Discord, right?
It was on one of our Discords.
I think it was the 10 Points Discord. So join the 10 Points Discord and
You too can be
you too
in the know.
and be in the
Link-
know on what
link in the
is a
description.
cantrip.
I'm gonna play this. Go ahead.
That's rough.
I think I'm just dead, to be honest. But
I mean, it's close. You're close to dead. All right.
I'm only halfway through making my deck list.
well, we got 2 games, 3 games.
All right.
It's looking rough.
The
Okay, I was on the
the
draw.
hopeful 3
Listen,
games.
I was on a draw, and the Mox Soul Ring deck had a Mox. Like, that's how this happens. That's how the deck's supposed to work.
It's a lot. No, I want to hold on. All right. I'm gonna go to combat.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. So I have a Gallia trigger.
Okay.
All right. Would you like to roll dice, or would you like to choose?
I'll just grab one. So I just grab one.
Yes.
And you discard it?
Yes. It's my Vivian. That's not what I wanted to discard, but I'm sure it'll be okay. All right, so that's 4, 7, 9 damage. Do you have any effects before damage? Okay.
Lightning-
Stomp targeting
Oh,
you.
they're close enough.
Mana Leak.
Is that 3?
It's 3.
Okay, my stomp is countered. I'll play this Shadow Spear, and I'll play this Valakut Stoneforge tapped,
Okay.
and I'll pass.
So if you guys were curious, the problem is that I have drawn all the counter spells and none of the removal.
Not good on the draw.
I drew nothing but counter spells, basically.
Ooh.
Which, on the draw against a Mox Star... Like, if you didn't have a Mox, it's actually perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But the fact that you have the Mox means all my counter spells are returned too late.
Yep.
Yep.
And, like, I could have reprived your 4-drop, but then you just get to hit me with a 5-power or a 4-power Goblin Rabble Master and have another Goblin.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, nothing's good there for you. It's all bad.
It's pretty rough.
and that was Lightning Helix being, like, my best removal.
Yeah, Lightning Helix was great there.
Well,
I mean, as far as removal goes.
Yeah.
yeah.
It bought you not a turn, but a draw.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you didn't have Mox, or if I was in the play, which are basically the same thing, that game I think is quite different. But that just goes to show how important Fast X value, or how much Fast X value being on the play.
I think there's.
I don't think that was ever a question.
Well, I know. I'm just I'm letting it be illustrated.
I do think that the fact that like it was 2, 3, 4 means like I do have game against you if you're on the play, but I.
Oh, absolutely. But it's not like. But I didn't have game against you. I mean,
It's not a raffle stomp if you're on the play. Yeah.
Notably, Moxon, good cards, 3 points each.
there's no way I can keep this hand, right?
I can keep the same.
I don't know. Would you like would you like some help since you just got
Like this is
dumpstered?
this is supremely greedy for me to keep. It just does some cool stuff that makes me want to. I know, right?
Hold on. I would keep 6. I would not keep this as a 7.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably keep that as a 6. That's a shame. All right,
Wait.
goodbye. No one knows. No one ever knows.
Okay.
All I want to say is if you play a Mox that my Spell Pierce would have hit, I'm gonna cry. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's like, joke's on you, I have 2 Mox and a Soul Ring in hand.
Oh my god.
And now all I have to do is draw a threat.
All I have to do is draw a land.
No, you don't.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the Moxon kind of fill that role. Alright, Chad.
Drawing all my points in my opening hand is kind of like Exodia.
The most important question of the day. Do you keep 4 land Mox Soul Ring
Yeah.
on the draw?
Is one of them Raging Ravine?
No. It's just 4 regular lands. Mox Soul Ring. You're on the draw.
Yeah, I don't keep that.
Okay, this hand is like infinitely better.
Well, that's scary.
This is like an actual real
Let's see.
hand. Like that's like a solid hand.
Yeah.
The question is, do I value this or these more? Like I feel like the answer is probably just these.
No, that's you.
I feel so disadvantaged because I'm too proud to ask the L2 judge for advice.
I think you get rid of this.
But like that's
That's what I was telling you.
Yeah.
I think
You can
I
ask the
think the
L1
other one was just
for
more relevant.
advice.
Yeah.
All right.
You should
Yeah, he can give
quit
you mulligan
Magic.
advice.
See, this is why we don't ask the L1 for advice.
Okay, it's okay. He was just affirming my. Like I already made that decision. He was just affirming it, so I didn't feel bad about it. That's gonna go to the. I'll show what I'm putting at the bottom. I'm
Yeah,
putting
you
this
go.
to the bottom, and I'm keeping this. That one goes away now. You can go.
All right. I'm keeping these. I have these for doing things, and these for hopefully
What do you have?
killing them. These.
Okay.
Things that do things.
Am I good?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna start the game with this wooded foothills and pass the turn.
All right. Drawer. I'm gonna start with Verdant Comes and Pass.
I like to fetch.
I will also like to fetch.
Okay. Are you doing anything? Or are you just?
I'm just fetching.
He's playing around
Are you,
Stifle.
I'm playing around
Are
Stifle.
you getting your surveil land?
No, I'm getting my Taiga.
Okay.
I am not F6ing.
Getting your Taiga? Oh, you're not F6ing. Are you? I don't know what you're doing.
Spell Pierce. You know, the red Spell Pierce. No, sorry. It's
You
the
you
green
can you
spell.
can get your land.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
I'm not doing anything before you get your land.
Okay,
I'm just
okay.
I'm just not F6ing.
Okay, I see. We're lightning bolt. I'm playing Gaspar's headquarters.
What? No, it's not lightning bolt.
Interesting.
Can you imagine he just goes, you go fetch, he goes response, fetch, bolt you.
Resolve your fetch now. Hey, I want everyone to see the ridiculous proxy situation that Chad is working.
The part is that there's actually a good, valuable card behind that Taiga.
That's what I was pointing
that's
out.
what makes it.
Broski!
It's a foil Ketria trial.
So like, the story is.
Here, use a
It's-
real Taiga.
Thank you.
Yes, a real Taiga.
It is a real Taiga.
Is it really? Dang,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
It's
The amount of people that ask me that question is unreal.
Oh, I thought it was just like a dope proxy.
No.
Who altered
all
it?
right. It's your turn now,
Good
right?
question.
Sure.
I did on your end step, so.
Yeah. So like it's a 1-to-1 swap. I was playing a Ketria Triome for more fetchables, and I wanted to instead play a Triome 1-to-1 swap. I shoved the proxy in there, and these people keep giving me crap for it. But like
You deserve crap for it.
is the foil Triome going just straight into my binder?
No.
Yes.
It's only because your proxy is like half the size of the card.
That too.
That
Yeah.
too.
If it was all the way covered up, no one would know.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, my turn.
Yes.
Shove it all the way out of there. Lair of the Hydra.
Okay.
Scavenging Ooze.
Okay.
Okay, resolves?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna fetch. Grab a Volk. And lightning helix or scavenging ooze.
I didn't think the Scavenging Ooze was going to live to see me untap.
My deck likes its graveyard too much. I have too many delve cards.
He lived
Alright.
a good life.
So, Ash
Toad.
has fetched twice and lightning helixed. So
Indeed.
I think that's correct.
That looks correct to me.
Should be 21 by that math.
We did it.
That
This-
is in fact how math works.
This life total is L2 judge approved.
Go to me.
It's an
Yep.
unfortunate death for the ooze. Like, it's just like living its life, scavenging, and then all of a sudden it just gets struck by
Alright,
lightning.
new game plan. New game plan. Counterbalance, go.
I hate you.
This was
Okay.
definitely the correct card to cast, but I
Untap.
You're
Draw.
drew counterbalance.
you're not playing a hard control deck. Counterbalance
You know what I'm not-
counterbalance
not
is
playing?
bad in a hard control deck. It's so much worse.
You know what I'm not playing?
in Spearmint. What?
Top.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. The card's bad in this deck.
Oh, probably.
What if you want to play
I
things?
almost won for
Wait,
one
it's
copy.
symmetrical, right?
No.
No, it's not. Okay, I guess it's
Whoa.
a slight bit better. For some reason, I thought it was.
Yeah, I
haven't seen that
don't.
card in so long.
I saw it recently. It counted like one thing in a regular paper game because
It was blind.
Double blue.
It was blind.
It's like, dude, if it gets one thing, it's counterspell. Kind of.
Counterspell where you don't get to select what you're counterspelling, but sure.
But it could
And you have to tap out on your turn.
could hit more things.
All right, I'm playing Goyf.
Trigger.
This
Yep.
better not work.
That didn't work.
It also gives them free information.
All right, go ahead.
Swords of Plowshares.
I will gain
I have
3 life.
Land instant.
I have creature.
I will draw this prismatic ending.
You sure will.
I'm gonna play this Oko Thief of Crowns.
Heck.
That's what I should have played last turn. I'm gonna make this food.
I don't know. Having an Oko that's protected by counterbalance seems pretty good.
Yeah, you got a good point. All right, you can go. I
Yeah.
have a prismatic ending in my hand.
Oko, Thief of Crowns, notably even better at randomly taking over games than Comet.
Correct. I play Oko over Comet.
Oh, absolutely.
I just feel like you should probably make room for Comet.
Nah.
Do you only have one white card?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have 1 white card and 3 white sources.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But one of those white sources is Caracas.
All right, good news,
Comet
boys.
is
We're not
really,
winning
really
this
good.
game.
Oko's broken.
Yay.
Oko is bad.
Gorger, go.
Trigger.
That's not it.
Well, that's interesting. Go to me.
Yep.
What's your other card?
Oh.
You can go.
Oko, the 3 mana player.
I knew I wasn't winning this game.
Well, this feels good.
I have to bolt my own Hydra.
Trigger.
Sure.
And
Hold on. This trigger's on the stack. Resolve this trigger. I would like to choose to do it.
Sure. That's not it.
This is very sad. Alright. Goodbye, George.
I mean, I basically 1-for-1'd myself, so,
You 2 for 0'd. No, well, you have a food. Sorry.
Yeah.
Consolation prize, I guess.
you know what? Now that I know what the top card of your deck is, I think it's time to Worldly Tutor.
Worldly Tutor. I guess we can do it now, sure. Makes sense.
The real question is there anything in this world that gets me out of this nonsense?
I can think of one that's not bad.
I can think of
I
at
can
least.
think
I
of
can think of a card.
one that's really good.
Would you like an
depending
answer?
on
Well,
what's
the
in-
Would you like some help from the
You know what? Sure.
QB?
The problem is I'm about to pick
Yeah,
up
no,
a
that's what I was
reprieve.
gonna say. If you have a land in hand, then Questing Beast is just code.
Good news, guys, I don't.
Yeah.
Even if he did, I'm picking up reprieve.
Yeah.
Sure, but
Right.
like
Wait, is he catching this on his turn?
No.
So, but you won't have the reprieve on his turn.
no, Worldly
No,
Tutor's
I
gonna put
have
on
it in my
top.
hand. I can cast it.
How do you have it in your hand?
This is my turn, though.
We're in his main phase right now.
Oh, I just asked if he cast this in his turn, and you said no.
Oh, I thought you meant he's casting the
No,
QB
he-
this turn. Whatever
no.
he gets this
I
turn.
No,
was
that's what I'm
asking
saying
if
is
this
you get the
Worldly Tutor's
QB,
happening
you
on
understand
your
it's going to
turn.
get
No,
reprieve.
well, he's doing it now because you know this is on.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry,
I still
that
think-
was my bad.
I still think Questing Beast is probably your best bet.
I can't think of anything that's gonna like.
Well, no,
do much
Questing
better.
Beast.
I don't have a land,
Yeah,
and this is
without-
locking up the top of my deck anyway.
That's fair. Or maybe you just fail to find.
I do have a prismatic ending he knows about.
And you're going to draw reprieve. Is that part where you draw reprieve that's actually just makes this awful?
Yes.
I would argue that the Oko on the battlefield is what makes it awful.
Okay, well,
I think you actually might. This might be an unwinnable game for you at this point.
it is. It has been unwinnable since Oko hit the battlefield, but
Well, you know what?
But for the content,
I don't.
Yeah, we typically try and play at least mostly play games out.
yeah.
I would argue
something.
it's not
Here's a good-
unwinnable,
Here's a good.
but I don't think I would have Worldly Tutored.
Okay, you're wrong though.
Hey, before you lock in that fury, I do have a stifle.
Oh, that makes it... Yeah, okay, actually.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think you have a window here because he prismatic endings whatever you get, or reprieves it, and then basically just time walks you, and has stifle for.
Not to mention this counterbalance might hit.
Right.
I mean, big doubt on that, but
Okay, just
You
because you
should
said
Worldly
it's gonna
Tutor
happen.
for a Triad Arbor.
I don't know. I'm the
Can't
Dryad
counter that
Armor,
one.
which I probably should.
Can't counter it. Can't prismatic ending it. It's the perfect card. And it's your 4th land.
It's the perfect card.
Yeah, it's a 4th land with summoning sickness.
Listen.
Um,
I didn't say it was good.
yeah, now that I'm looking at my options, I actually just fail to find, and I
You
have
want to
game...
put that back in your hand then?
Sure.
Like, if you're not going to get anything.
I...
Playing Mega Cash.
Yeah. What I actually need is untapped 4th land.
Yeah.
It's still not going to be good, but it's going to be workable.
Off to me then?
Yes.
Okay, I have a whole creature too.
Fun.
Just
That's why
we
we're
have
at
a threat and we have like so much protection.
Get this food and attack you for 3.
Oh, you flash that into my instead? Okay, I'll
Yes.
take 3.
And you can go.
Were you at above 20 for some reason?
I'm gonna sack this.
Swords. Start
I'm gonna sack this food, actually.
Okay.
Alright. Untap. Draw. Alright, you can reprieve this.
Counterbalance.
Yep.
Is Ryan a trigger?
Yes,
It's
it's
a
No,
it's
it
a
ain't just with-
replacement.
a
effect.
replacement effect. Yep.
Okay, I will reprieve.
Good for you. Go ahead.
What?
I'm gonna tick this Oko up to 4. What?
Oh, I spelled reprieve wrong. Yeah. It gave me personal
It's-
sanctuary.
It's easy to do.
Oh, thank you. We have elk. I6.
It's cute, and I'm still salty. I'll take 6.
Sorry, I need to finish the drawing.
Okay.
I'll pass.
That is also not untapped land.
Oh yeah, this looks like my old dog.
That elk very much has "let me get that for you" vibes.
Real Spellbreaker. Again.
Counterbalance trigger.
Yep.
Man, I'll leak.
This counterbalance has done nothing all game except tell
Yeah, it is
tell
told
chat.
It's made me
every
happy.
single card Ash's draw.
It's made me happy.
Alright. Go to combat.
Unfortunate.
Hit Oko. I rioted for haste, just to be clear.
Well,
I know,
otherwise
that's
you would be
implied.
attacking.
Go ahead. Alright, now you can untap and prismatic ending my poor Gruul Spellbreaker.
Or he can just elk it.
That
Does that
that's,
really do anything?
Don't make
Just
me.
for
I don't
the
have
rubbins.
another elk ready. Hold
Just for
on.
the rubbins.
that doesn't downgrade it.
It does because it no longer is hexproof.
Or trample.
Fair.
I'm just gonna exile it.
What a surprise. Absolutely shocked.
Get in for 6.
I've been sixed.
I'm gonna get another food.
I've been fooded.
I'll pass the turn.
Untapped. That's tapped mana.
So close.
Look at all those manlands. Oko's a fair and balanced magic card.
No, it's not.
Oh, my bad.
Okay.
Got confused.
I think this is a good showing for Infinite Tokens, but a terrible showing for my artwork skills.
On my list of cards that I
Professional
either think should be
Facebreaker.
pointed or just
Fan
want
like
to be
that.
pointed,
Counterbalance.
Oko is at the
Yep.
top of that list.
Ha. Yes. Alright.
You're so confident, but it never works.
Gotta do it anyways. Okay. You have a professional facebreaker.
Yay. Go ahead.
Hey, you know the Worldly Tutor is going to resolve too.
What?
He knows the Worldly Tutor would resolve too.
How?
Because you had a Lord revealed on side.
I don't have spare mana.
Yeah.
Lorien revealed really did get revealed, huh?
In fact,
Lorien got revealed.
Sure did.
Lorians.
If you turn your Hull Breacher into an elk, it'll be able to attack and kill my professional Facebreaker.
This is true.
That's definitely what you should do, and not anything else.
It already can.
Yeah,
Well, it
but
wouldn't
without dying itself. I mean,
Oh. Yeah, but I could also do that to this food. So like,
no, you don't want to do that. That's terrible.
that's what we're gonna do.
Special shout out to Infinite Tokens. # not sponsored.
Special shout out to Steven for drawing on these Infinite tokens. # not sponsored.
These elks, honestly.
Wait, you're not paying us?
Wait, you guys get paid?
No.
I'm very sad boy blocking the Hull Breacher.
Okay, you take 6. Alright, after all the red mana I drew. No, you can go.
Wow, you sure do have all your mana untapped for once. Passage.
Uh-huh.
Sack the passage.
I accept.
Alright.
You literally have the stifle in hand.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. I'd rather save it for one of these mainland activations.
The world's kind of your oyster right now.
Yeah.
Like I said, this game was over ages ago, and I'm just playing it out.
After this game's over, I will explain why I thought there was a window.
I mean, you could probably do it now. The game's already over.
Well,
He still has a world
it
consider.
involves cards in Chad's hand. So,
Worldly Tutor.
Trigger.
Sure.
You got it.
Alright.
This is your main phase, though, so I don't know. I guess the Hull Breacher's dead. Maybe you have a way to draw a card now. Are you playing that green Ponder?
Abundant growth? Not abundant growth. Yeah.
No. The one where you look at the top 3, and then you can shuffle, and then you reveal the top card. If it's a creature, you draw it. It's like almost Ponder if you're playing creatures.
Yeah.
but you should just be on Abundant. I think it's Abundant Harvest.
Abundant Harvest.
Yeah.
That's
The
the
game?
It's
card.
just better. No,
It's
if
one-
he's
it's
going
one
to play
green.
a green cantrip, Abundant Harvest is
Yeah,
better.
it's green. You name land or non-land, and then you reveal cards till you hit that, and then you put it in your hand,
Yeah.
and then the rest go on the bottom. I thought about playing that on my list.
I'm putting an awful lot of thought into something that actually just doesn't matter. Because of the cards he has in hand.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't. He
I know
hasn't
what you're
on-board
thinking
mana
about,
leak.
and with the cards revealed, it no matter what doesn't work. There is 0 ways
I
for
know.
it to work. But, you know,
I know this doesn't work. This game is over. I'm playing it out.
Sure.
Alright, I'm putting Sentinel of the Nameless City on top.
Okay. I'm curious how you're drawing it. That's what I'm most curious about.
I'm not drawing it.
Oh, I see.
I'm cascading into it. Bloodbraid Elf.
Alright. Now that Bloodbraid Elf is revealed, when you said the game was over, you had one window. If you had drawn a land and played the Bloodbraid and hit something else, because Oko was at 1 and he had no blockers. So if you'd hit
Then
something
respond.
that could have killed Oko,
Sure.
like as well,
Yeah.
because he can only counter one of them,
I mean,
that would have been your window.
I know that was my window, and that's why I didn't end up finding anything with the earlier Wordly Tutor.
Yeah, I'm just saying when you guys were both saying the
Island
game was
cycle.
over, there was a chance.
He's good. He's trying to make this counterbalance hit. Anything.
It's gotta hit. It's gotta hit.
He's trying to make
I-
it hit anything.
I think I win the moral victory if I go the whole game and Ash doesn't hit anything with this counterbalance.
Hey Ash, if
Yeah.
your counterbalance doesn't hit here, will you concede?
No. I shall not.
Your counterbalance so far has showed him every single card you have drawn the entirety of the game since you played it.
But here's the funny thing, though,
And
right?
nothing
No, he doesn't know this one.
Here's the funny thing is that
You draw
it
that
doesn't
early,
matter
didn't
that
you?
even though he's known what he's been drawing the entire time, he still has just lost.
Well, he
Yeah.
played it at
We're
it's
gonna
Oko.
get the sanctuary.
I don't think it matters, but you gotta play tight, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can cut it like that.
I
Do
mean,
you even
that's
have-
been my motto
Do you
this
even have a
entire
3-drop to
game.
put on top?
This is in my hand. Right?
Oh, you luring for it. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah,
never
you
mind.
lure in
I
for
thought
it.
you fetched.
No.
All right, so there's a Cascade trigger, there's a Bloodbraid Elf trigger, there's a Counterbalance trigger.
It's a remand.
Yeet.
Never didn't have it.
That resolves. Or the trigger resolves.
You're not gonna stifle
The
the
cast-
trigger.
What?
You literally have.
right, I have
Oh
it.
You
my!
You people! That was.
No, guys, it's okay. I was tunnel visioning and mental noting myself for a 3-drop.
Do it. Do it.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'll respond to the trigger.
Mental note.
Mental note myself.
Okay.
Draw a card.
Oh my word.
Okay, so I'm cascading, casting this without paying its mana cost. Trigger.
Flip the counterbalance.
Oh,
I guess I may like that one.
Your mana leaking Sentinel.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Well,
gotta be the sloppiest.
You
game.
literally could have
This
just
is-
stifled
You
the
you
trigger
could
and
have
mana.
not even you could have completely neglected the counterbalance, stifled the trigger, countered the Bloodbraid Elf.
Okay, I think
and-
I've determined that counterbalance makes me a worse player.
we talk about how Highlander is a format where you can play your pet cards.
Doesn't always mean you
This
should.
is a pretty good example of
All right,
you playing with that card.
Well, I can't actually attack with this or I die on the crackback, so I'm gonna
No, he
pass.
countered it.
Wait, what?
Not
He
he
mana
didn't counter
leaked
the Bloodbraid. He countered the other thing. The Bloodbraid resolved.
Yeah.
Didn't? Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I want to
Actually,
bait him into
stifle.
attacking.
Oh, okay, sure.
I'm not going to attack. Go ahead.
Oh, that's a shame.
Please tell me you're gonna.
One of us is still playing tight. One of us can't afford to be sloppy.
I really
That's a
hope
big
that Chad
yikes,
somehow
buddy.
comes back and wins this game.
I hope to.
I mean, that would be the greatest thing that's ever
It
happened.
would.
in
It
the
honestly
history
would.
of Humanity.
Yeah,
Take
keep
three.
the better drawn elk, please.
I'm not sure I perceive a great difference between them, TBH.
Okay, I'm gonna put this lightning helix on top.
Sure.
I guess it's it doesn't matter. Go ahead.
All
Oh
right.
wait, I gotta make a food.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You could just miss your trigger
Nah.
or miss your activation. All right.
It's like I had to save the stifle. I had to save the stifle for the manlands instead of just killing him.
The world is your oyster.
Man, I really keep forgetting about that. Like,
Okay.
I drew the stifle and I was like, oh yeah, he's got a layer of the Hydra. And I just forgot that it does anything else.
All right. So you have one card I don't know about.
See,
You have
The
Stifle.
problem with the layer of the Hydra is the stifle's public information because of the counterbalance. So he knows just to not dump all of his mana into layer of the Hydra.
Well, okay, then he just can't. He just can't do it.
No, he can just activate it for less.
Then I don't care.
It's so mana inefficient. I'm not even thinking about it.
I mean, yeah.
Am I the bad guy?
Right now, yeah, no, it's fine. Game one, he was the bad guy. Now we've had
Now you're
rollovers.
playing counterbalance.
I'm not saying I deserve this, but it's
You went fast, and now you're forced to play a game for a very long time.
I almost forgot that there was a game one. To be honest.
yeah. I'm glad we're having such good banter because this is a real thinky think. All right. Hex Drinker.
Okay.
Counterbalance trigger.
Oh yeah, counterbalance trigger.
No, we know it's a 2-1.
It's
Yeah, I
it's
was-
it's
I was-
funny
I was
because like knowing what's on top hasn't restricted my hand at all. That's how bad.
That's
this-
why I was deciding if I do chain lightning or lightning helix. So I think you're gonna play 1-drops or 2-drops. And I just thought you'd have more 2-drops. Relevant 2-drops, I should say.
Thundering Raiju.
Right.
that card.
See, the Mystic Sanctuary might have honestly been objectively bad because
And
if it's an unknown, there's still at least like the
That's
possibility of.
All right, go to combat.
Yeah.
Attack Oko. I have a trigger to put a counter on. I'll put a 1/1 counter on Hex Drinker. Deal 1 damage
what,
to you.
What card is attacking?
Thundering Raiju.
And this takes 2 or
3. Yes.
Is that the questing beast? Or...
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna.
No, it's not.
Well, that actually. Okay.
It wants to be questing beast.
Make this an elk.
Yeah.
Death.
Yeah, I still lose. There wasn't any.
Yeah, it is.
There wasn't any way to not lose
I'll
there,
take my
but
tiger back.
I think that was the most effective.
I'll take my
Because-
tiger.
The Taiga.
Yes,
And
you
I
should
think-
take your tiger.
I think I won that game turn
Yes.
3.
No, yeah,
When I played the counterbalance.
Absolutely.
Right. Right.
You won the game on turn 3 because you played the
just
counterbalance. That's-
continues to show Oko is like literally Oko is the only card that Ash played the entire game that did anything other than interaction. Like, Oko single-handedly won the game. The card's ridiculous.
I don't think it came up, but I do think... I'm not saying counterbalance is good. I want to preface my argument. But it can, like, kind of force Chad to, like, not play stuff. Like, he can see that there's a 3 on top and be like, well, I was going to play this, and now I can't.
That never happened.
Yeah,
I'm saying it did. I'm saying I don't think it happened that game, but that can happen sometimes.
It could happen sometimes, maybe, but like if I'm double spelling that turn, counterbalance is bad anyway.
Ooh, he's got a point there.
I think counterbalance is just a bad card.
Yeah.
I think it's a good card if you can build around it.
That's why I said
It's
Miracles.
In Highlander, it's not great, and in this deck, it is even worse.
Yeah, because part of the deal is that
You're not
like
even on Mystical Tutor.
Well, I couldn't. I had to play 4th round, I guess.
You know.
I'm on the draw.
I agree with that.
Alright, I keep.
oh, this is awkward.
do you have pre-games?
It's awkward because Chad has the legendary 4-land Mox Mox.
I don't care what the rest of this is.
Let me see
Wait,
this.
can I?
Oh damn!
You didn't even look at the other cards?
Not really.
Okay, so you're saying I have a chance?
Yeah.
Is it
You always have a
counterbalance?
It might be counterbalance.
There's never not been a chance. Always a chance.
He goes Moss Sapphire Island counterbalance.
Good luck, have fun.
That would actually be best case scenario for Chad, because then Ash proves he's over points.
He hasn't seen Recall.
Well, sure. You did specifically state in an intro that you were on Recall.
Could have lied.
On his
No,
own
I can't
podcast.
argue with that.
So that hand I just threw back was Emerald, Yavimaya,
I've had this problem multiple times.
no other lands,
What?
nothing
I
I
had this
could
problem
cast off
multiple
of
times.
those 2 lands.
Still like
So
That
it's
is really
Yeah,
awkward.
honestly, you're right.
or off of those 2
should
mana
obviously
producing
just cover
cards.
those.
So I think I had to ship that one.
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely
Just-
can't
just
keep
play
that. I mean,
like-
especially not on the play. There's not even a... I mean, even on the draw, that hand's not keepable.
It feels so bad shipping a Mox, but
It really does.
I'm glad you did though.
what do you mean you're glad I did? It's the correct choice, so it's bad for you.
You should don't stop looking. His hand is visible.
Why's his name so far off?
I don't know. I didn't move it.
Might as well leave it now.
Yeah, I'm not messing with it.
What are you? You're not going to 5, are you?
No, I'm on 6.
Okay.
I'm keeping this. I just need to do a serious thinky think. What
All right, I'll try to actually. be
what
able to
goes
do this.
back?
Yeah. Once you decide, you can show the camera what you're putting away. You can show the camera your whole hand right now. Bottom of the cards over here.
Yeah. So I'll. These are what I have. I can't. I absolutely can't touch these.
Yeah.
It's got to be one of
What
these.
is that?
That is this. So it's good. I mean, it's a hard one, right?
I would just.
Yeah, I think normally,
That would be my decision.
yeah, in a vacuum, that's a decent card. But I think A in this matchup, B with that kind of mana curve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you go ahead, Ash.
Okay. So this is some cards that aren't really relevant to the game. This, however, this is what we live for. So,
Right. Cards that are not relevant to the game, Ash says.
all right. You're welcome to join us.
Let's go Grove of the Burn Willows, which I'm not playing with Punishing Fire.
Oh.
Just another red-green land. Ash gains life. I'll play Bop. Go ahead.
I would like to drop to 8 cards. I would like to play down to 7 cards.
Oh, we're playing this game,
I
huh?
would like to pass the turn.
Okay. Draw.
He knew as soon as you said 8 cards.
Yeah.
I know.
Well,
All
no,
right.
it was relevant. It could have been relevant because Ash was gonna, not play a land, go to clean up, discard his Grizzlebrand, and then reanimate it next turn.
I've done that.
I've done that, yeah.
Yeah, I've done that in Spearman Just Guy.
Ancient Tomb.
Oh.
You're playing that game. I'm playing this game. You're gonna gain a life, sadly. Shifting Ceratops.
Chad is
Well, I was
just,
gonna like draw to force the will, but I guess. But I'm still gonna draw a card.
You're still gonna draw a card.
Okay.
All right,
drew a
go,
card.
go ahead.
Oh, sorry, you have to pay a green to give it haste. I'm so used to just coming in and attacking.
yeah.
Well, it's not good.
He's no good.
He's not a good situation to be in.
Are you saying another game where Ash is going to be punished for fixating on a card he loves?
All right. I'm gonna go.
This says a lot about our society.
I'm gonna grab a tropical island.
Ash only plays Magic for the mini games. The how many cards can I draw from the library, or how many counterbalance triggers can I get to go off?
All right, he fetched.
I'm grabbing a tropical island and playing the sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Yes.
I'm doing that thing I do where I mispronounce things on purpose.
Sleight of hand. It's fine. In Destiny, we say, hey, what's the damage strat? S words. For swords.
Yeah, I want that one. This one goes to bye-bye.
I appreciate the commitment to the gold border ancient tomb.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, I got a discard. It's okay, though.
Which card?
This one. I'm gonna go to discard. I'm gonna discard this Aragorn King of Give You the Monarch.
Please.
Yeah, that's not bad. Go ahead.
All right.
Just realized I never put Library of Alexandria on the screen. I'm gonna do that.
Ridiculous.
Imagine.
This is the mini game that Ash is fixating on. I wonder. Yeah, that is clear enough.
Ash, let me see your hand.
What if we switch
Go to combat.
Beginning of combat. I have to draw a card.
Sure.
Okay.
5.
No blocks.
Okay. What I should have said was, wait, you can't do that. You have no cards in your hand.
Ah, missed opportunity.
All right. I'm going to take 2. Fable of the Mirror Breaker.
That one's pretty good.
This is the one.
Do you need a shaman token?
Yes. Do you have a shaman? Oh, you're.
I actually think I have a real shaman.
No.
Infinite tokens.
If we have them, we use the real
Why?
ones.
It brought up the backside.
Well, have you selected the newest? Select newest.
Go to
that didn't change anything.
or to oldest.
Select middleist.
I selected them all.
Wow,
Wait,
that's-
unless do I have to select it before I submit?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I'm crazy.
Thank you, Steven.
Yeah.
All right. And then I'm going to cast this Shadow Spear,
Okay, there we go. That fixed it.
Shadows.
and then I'm going to pass.
There's a lot of stuff going on over there that I'm not the biggest fan of, to be real with you. But
Every time I've seen someone play Library, it's like, oh, I just get the first 3 turns of the game to do stuff,
Yeah.
and they're not going to interact with me.
This is why library is not pointed.
so first of all,
Yeah,
that's enough out of you.
Library I think is better in hard control decks, not spearmint. Like we're like
All right, but I'm obsessed with it. Okay, so
sure,
shut up.
Sure.
Again, we're back on the train of Ash plays bad cards to make himself feel good.
Yeah.
Do
Ash,
you want to win, or do you want to feel something?
Ash just wants to make all of his decks feel like they're.
I don't know.
below
My
control.
depression says I want to feel something.
See, I feel something when I win, so I get to have both.
So,
I'm gonna
right,
play
so it works
this
for both
Storm
of us.
card.
See,
Coast.
Chad gets his dopamine hit from winning. Ash gets his dopamine hit from like drawing cards off of library.
Encountering nothing with a counterbalance.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not playing Stormcroft Coast. That was a filthy lie.
All right, as is your right.
Huh. This game's hard.
You made it hard by playing library.
I'm gonna play this Marsh Flats actually, and grab a Tundra, and then go to discard.
Okay.
You can go.
Draw.
Fable.
Fable trigger.
Just get my life for the fetch.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I think the game between Ash and myself is gonna be a slog.
It's gonna be dope though.
It's gonna be a slog.
What if I land common every game?
1, 2, 3,
I-
4,
Honest
5,
to God, if you play a comment, I might just concede.
6. I'm gonna.
What can you even give this?
Haste, Vigilance, Reach. I believe.
I'm gonna not discard.
It's haste, trample, or reach.
Yeah, I'm gonna not discard. I'm gonna play this Verdant Catacombs.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to combat.
Okay.
Is that a good to go? Okay, or is that a?
That's a good question. That's a good
He's trying to decide if he wants to draw off a library now or later.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, is there any
The answer is now.
Yeah, is there any benefit to waiting? Actually,
Okay, you can go to combat.
7. I have a treasure trigger.
I guess I'll respond. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna swords your shifting ceratops.
All right, I have gained
Chad
5.
getting some of his life back.
I'll accept 2 damage,
Sure.
and you get a treasure.
I already got myself a
Oh,
treasure.
okay.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna tap like this. This is for colorless. I'll pay 2 life for this. This makes a green.
Hey, whatever you're doing, stop.
Vivian.
Okay. It's not the best for me.
Is that the birthing pod, Vivian?
No, that is the play off the top Vivian, which I think is like in a vacuum better than Birthing Pod Vivian. Obviously.
She kinda
Well, it
does a
depends on
pod
the
thing.
deck because Birthing Pod Vivian.
Well, okay.
It's good in
can
your
just
deck.
draw. Yeah, like in my deck, it's. I mean, I'm not playing it.
You have to
But-
build around Birthing Pod Vivian.
Yeah,
Okay,
you have
so
to be on a really high creature count.
I'm going to play. You do play a little bit of flyers, don't you?
Is
So
this tapped? What's going on here?
It's
no,
untapped.
it's untapped. Yeah, I'm holding on to it for reasons, mostly Vivian reasons.
You're making a reach beast.
Playing around
Yes.
cycle.
And then I'm gonna say go.
Did you look at the top card? Oh, it's not revealed, is it?
I have a whole setup for setting up. No, I have a counter.
Oh, okay.
You can't see that on the camera though.
That's true.
I have a reach counter. on
This is a
beast.
good call.
Fair enough.
We're just gonna do that.
Look at that.
Infinite
Man,
tokens are great.
those tokens are like, yeah,
Infinite
coming
tokens
in
are
clutch.
great.
Those things are awesome.
Yeah.
He tapped the library for something other than a card?
Playing Legislator.
That's
Wow,
like, that's
that
like
gets
playing a
blocked by
library.
reach.
Play a Ren and 6 trigger.
Sure.
It'd be hard pressed to make me not discard a land with this Ren and 6 in play. So like,
I mean, fair enough.
I'm gonna kill this.
My pop.
Bob.
Is that correct? Actually, hold on. Do I just pick up a land again?
How much mana do you think you need this game?
Notably, Chad with the heads up play to make the reach beast.
Yeah. Was
Well,
there
he
any
saw the
heads
ledger shredder off the counterbalance last game.
Oh, yeah.
up? That's true. He did.
And I saw. Oh no, that was you guys' game. That wasn't Ash. Well, I assume
You
this
know
deck
what?
is playing like
Yeah,
Fairy
yeah, yeah.
Mastermind, maybe Cleek, maybe Brazen Borrower.
Why am I playing Verdant Catacombs in this deck? I'm gonna pick
Green
up.
lands.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, isn't that the worst thing ever?
I'm gonna
It's
pick
better
up
than playing a Triumph.
Blast
with a-
in my.
I mean,
Off color.
the question does come down to: do you think you having mana or him having mana is more important in this game?
Me. And also loyalty.
All right, I'm gonna draw this card. I'm gonna look at this card.
Oh, is that the card that I thought it was? Can I see that?
Sure.
Wait,
That is exactly the card I
should
thought
that
it
Ren and
was.
6 be at 2?
No, I
No,
changed my
you-
mind.
Oh, you
changed
changed your
it.
mind. Sorry, I stopped paying
All right.
attention after you killed the bird, and
I think your As shield's down as you're ever gonna be. So I'm gonna -2 Vivian.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay 2.
Uh-huh.
I need to make red, so you're gonna gain a life. Make another red. I'm going to cast Obsidian Charmaw off the top. Because of Library of Alexandria, he is one cheaper. And I have a Vivian trigger. I'm going to go search up a 4 or less.
I'll be honest, guys. This feels like the end.
It was the end when you played Library.
I don't think that's true.
That's not quite true, but I think if you don't have
Against the aggro deck, you played Library.
I think
and
the library gets a lot better with rats because you can
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
kind
I'll
of
give you that.
afford to take those early turns off and
I'll give you
then
that.
just reset without going down a bunch of cards
Yeah.
and then being able to continue librarying after that.
Oh, see, I thought you said rats. Which is way funnier.
Library is really good in the pack rat deck.
all right,
Relentless
Or
Rats.
the Relentless Rats deck.
it's going to be Questing Beast.
Okay.
Oh, I think you're dead.
I similarly think such things.
I think Ren 6 is dead.
Oh, Ren and 6 is hundo dead.
What's that Charmaw doing?
What's that? What?
Obsidian Charmaw.
Are you gonna crush
I think-
Ash's dreams?
I
Or
go
colors
up
of
to
mana?
6, or I go up to 7.
But I care more about you being able to cast your spells against me than I do you drawing more cards that do nothing.
It destroys a non-basic when it comes in, right?
So they're all blue. I'll take you off white because I think most of my creatures that I care about are beyond red removal. All right, so these both resolve.
Yeah, I'm
Well-
revealing this card.
I mean, to be fair, you do have a fetch land in hand.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but now it's 2 turns away,
Sure. Yeah.
and then I'm still not triggering it
Yeah.
for another turn,
Yeah, so
which
I,
I'm dead by then.
so I made the right decision is what we're saying. Go to combat. Attack, attack, attack. This doesn't have haste. Make a treasure.
That was vigilance, though.
It does.
Check your box. Questing Beast does what?
I guess I'm gonna block this and accept 7 damage.
Sure. Deal 5.
Yeah.
I missed.
that
I
one.
missed
Yeah,
my
just-
trigger earlier.
just put it, yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's a real boy now.
Yeah.
Okay.
My deck needs a sweeper and a mystical tutor. Okay, so I cut.
I'm gonna sack this
Just
Verdant
cut the red
Combs.
and the green cards,
No,
and
no,
then
no.
add more counter magic removal rats.
I'm gonna use this treasure, and I'm gonna get a
Oh.
my duel, and I'm gonna cast Cinder Vines.
Oh no!
I think I'm
Cinder
I don't think.
Vines.
Oh, hold on.
You have a Ledger Shredder somewhere in there.
It was on here. It doesn't matter.
Well,
Literature
Qu-
was
Questing Beast wasn't actually cast.
Okay,
was
then it
just
triggers
put-
right here.
I-
It's perfect.
Vivian
It does.
doesn't cast it.
No, it just puts into play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's even more broken than you would
No,
think.
discard the
because-
Bloodstone Mire.
All right. Yeah, and that's my turn.
Okay.
Chad's
Oh.
board is just glorious.
Good. Okay, this is good. This is
So
good.
much stuff. Fable of the Mirror Breaker plus Obsidian Charmaw is pretty hot.
All right, would you like to cut?
No.
Another game where I never get around to equipping Shadow Spear because it's just
I'm going to play
Correct to do
Mesa
other
and
things.
fetch.
Did you? I don't think you took out 1 life for that Verdant Catacombs.
Did you fed? Yeah, I
Yeah.
fed did not.
What am I?
No, I should probably put Cinder Vines up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab a Steam Vents.
Cinder Vines is one of those cards that performs way better
I'm
than
going
it
to
looks.
Prismari command to make a treasure and deal 2 to myself, and I'm going to fire myself.
Heck yeah.
Exactly
Hold on,
myself.
hold on. Shredder. Ledger Shredder.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry,
yeah,
my bad. Okay.
You finally grew your Ledger Shredder.
Nick, have you ever exacted yourself from 7?
No.
I think that's in your record.
Wait,
I
with-
might
was-
have.
was-
I have no idea.
With Cinder Vines, was it Exacxes?
Oh, you.
Well, yeah, I just don't get the fetch land. I just don't get the shock land.
Yeah, either that or you fire something else in addition to the, or yeah, you can point that fire somewhere else to
Well, thanks for the games.
Thank you for the games.
Rough
Ash.
last one there, but I had fun. I drew cards. That's the point.
Yeah.
Red Green Bond
We
doing
we,
the Red Green
we
Bond
all
thing.
suffered, and really, isn't that what Highlander is all about?
Okay, you are not being a good ambassador for the format. All right, we will see you. You have something to say? We will see you in round 3 with insert player name against insert player name.